Let me light the cigar up. This is a Pan and Mason. Not an amazing cigar, but a free cigar. These are the cigars that they give away free at the Golden Nugget. So it doesn't have to be amazing if it's free. I mean, they don't just give them free. You have to, play a little in the pits. Got to count some cards or something. Let me fire it up. I know the people in the archives fucking hate listening to me puff on the cigar. That's why I like it so much. People. So, if anybody wants to call in, 559-823-5483. First time viewers, listeners, thank you very much. This is an interactive show. I mean, I have no problem just blathering on, but I like to talk to people. I'll talk to you in the chat, or you can call in. If you missed part of the show, you go to liveatthebike.com, and it'll be in the archives there. The archives are free if you enter PokerSesh when you sign up. PokerSesh. So that's all I can tell you about that. But feel free to call in. I like shooting the shit. I like to make sure the phone's working right. I like to do all that stuff. 559-823-5483. I'm hoping to see Mr. Bezad Tarani when I go to the World Series. I'll be there in late June. I don't play tournaments, but I just go to see my friends. I don't know why you haven't been modded, Crypto Charles. I don't mod people. I think we already have enough mods. I mean, I don't know how that shit works, and I'm not going to get started now. Call in, you can ask me. I was at a beer fest over the weekend while everybody else was playing the Colossus. The Firestone Walker Beer Fest, amazing beer fest. If you're into beer, it's the best beer fest you will ever go to. And I picked up some rare stuff. I got this here, Sour Opal. I like sours. I'm into sours. I'm big on sours. So I'm going to be cracking this open. You know it's high class when it's got the cork. Very, very high class. So I'm going to open this high class beer right here. Then I'll jump into some topics. Very high class beer, Sour Opal. Oh, we got a call. I'll talk to the caller while I'm drinking this beer. 425, you're on PokerSesh.
Hey, what's up? It's Zach from Seattle.
Hey, Zach from Seattle. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to try and get some audio of me popping this cork, all right? Are you?
All right.
Okay, just be quiet. Stop breathing. Okay. Okay, no. Stop everything. This audio is very fucking important.
I'm going to hold my breath. Ready, set,
okay.
Go.
Okay. Yeah!
Was that a sour you opened?
Yeah, I'm opening a sour. It's a Barrelworks Sour Opal. Now wait, I'm gonna get some audio of the gurgling sound of the
pour.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get this pour.
Go for it.
Oh, that sounds good. Oh, there we go. Cheers, everybody.
Slow down.
Cheers.
Slow down.
Have some fun.
All right, PLO hand. So 5-5-10 game. Rock, I believe, is a middle position.
Okay.
First guy who enters the pot makes a mini raise to 20.
Right.
Gets 3 callers. I call with ace-10, 8-5 with ace-10 of clubs.
Okay.
Kind of a loose call, but I got a nut suit. Whatever.
I don't think that's a loose call. I think that's a fine call.
Yeah. So, anyways, it's 5-handed in the pot, $100 in the pot.
Right.
I am second to act. Flop comes queen 8-8 with 2 clubs. So
right.
I flop trips, ace kicker with nut flush draw.
Right.
First act checks. I bet 80 into 100.
Right.
Two guys behind me fold. Button with a short stack. I think he had 240.
Right.
He just ships it in.
Right.
And then the guy to my right, he thinks about it for a little bit, thinks about it for a while, and then just flat calls. So in this spot, should I be he's got 600 behind after the 240? I have him covered.
Right.
Should I be raising him in that spot, or should I just be flatting there?
I'm thinking maybe neither. You have trips and a nut flush draw, right?
Right.
I think you're in
folding.
I think you're in pretty bad shape right here, unless you can tell me something about the guy who moved in and something about the flatter that makes me think that, you know, they have they're missing a chromosome or something.
Oh, right. So the guy who moved in, he was 250. He had like 1,000 a couple hands before, so he was pretty tilted.
Okay.
And the guy to my right, I really knew nothing about. He was a quote-unquote gypsy.
Okay.
And hadn't really been he'd maybe been in the game for about an orbit, and I haven't really seen him do really much of anything.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing really indicated to me that he was a good player at all.
Well,
those are my only reads in the opponents.
Basically, here's the problem. The problem is even the gypsy guy, even though, you know, there could be a lot of things going on in his mind, one of the things that's definitely going on in his mind is that you still have open action behind him. Okay?
Right.
And losing, and you could basically not even pot it and put him all in.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just not a place where even people that aren't good, are light. The light is, you're basically dreaming in this spot that he has just an 8-2.
I'd put him on just an 8.
That's your best case scenario. But if he has 8 queen or queen, he's basically going to play it the same way. The nuts are still in his range. And the guy who shipped in, he's really probably wide if he's only got a little bit left. But you still got to think, he shipped in with a lot of people left to act, a couple people left to act, and you with open action. The worst hand he's going to probably show up there with is aces, but he wasn't the pre-flop raiser. Okay? No. So I don't think it's going to be aces. It could be kings is the worst hand he's going to show up with, kings with a flush draw. But if he has an 8, which he may well have, because it went 5 ways. Everybody who plays PLO understands that when it goes 5 ways, something huge is out there, right? Five PLO hands is 30 hold'em hands. It's 30 hold'em hands. So I think for me, for me not having any reads, it's actually sort of a meh fold. It's not a fist pump fold, but it's a fold. You only have one over if you're wrong, and he has an 8 with a queen, and if he has queen, you're just drawing dead. And you're in against 2 hands that have shown tremendous interest in the pot, and without a side read that they're missing chromosomes or something. I think that's a sort of a my life sucks, but I fold. For me, it is. Right. Now you're gonna tell me that.
Tell you I fucked it up.
Oh, what did you do?
Well, so I made a really bad read on the gypsy guy, and I just put him on a naked 8, something like Jack 9, 8, 7, whatever,
right.
Something like that.
Right.
Put him on a naked 8, and I figured with queen, he's popping me back 100% of the time.
I don't think he is popping you. I don't think he is popping you back 100. I think that you misranged
at the time,
this
that's what I thought.
Okay.
Yeah, and I figured a lot of times he just has ace-8 there.
Right.
And I'm free rolling him basically with the nut flush draw. So I made a really bad raise and just said fuck it all in, and then
right.
He called and he had queen 8 and he won.
Well, hey, that's why you called me. I knew what he had.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen.
That's why if I was right and I won the hand, I wouldn't be calling about this hand.
Well, I didn't know if you won the hand or not. I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I'm just telling you that, like, if you would have told me that you won the hand, I would have still said it was a bad play. Right. In a nutshell, you're ranging these guys. It's pot limit Omaha. It goes to the flop 5 ways. That's 30 hold'em hands. There's going to be some good shit out there, okay? So you can't just immediately say the guy who makes it 240 has nothing. The worst thing you're ever going to... The only hand that he's ever going to show you, really, that you like is king with clubs. That's the only hand he can show you like. Everything else you're not going to like from him. Then when the guy flats, knowing that you can come back over the top, knowing that you jammed into fucking 5 fucking people, when he flats, he's basically announcing that he has a hand that he loves, like loves. So when you think of the hands that he loves, 2 of them got you completely fucked, and the rest of them you're just flipping with. That's if the guy who already put in 250 doesn't really have it. So the fold there, like I said, it sucks to make trips. You're not going to be fucking overly happy about it, but it's a fold all day. All right?
Right.
All right, JT. Thanks, brother.
All right, well, thanks. Yeah.
Thanks for calling any time with a PLO hand. I like it.
All right.
As long as I get it right and I read the hand right, I'm happy.
Okay, I'll try to find one that you don't read right, and then hopefully it'll make for an entertaining show.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
Bye.